Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. Today we're going to do our daily technical analysis update of oil and natural gas. We also have the 10-year yields shoot higher here, which I'm going to cover that because they're very highly correlated. And with higher yields, 10-year yields, it seems like it does very well for the energy sectors. So I'll show you a little bit of comparisons here and show you how that works. So let's dive into the charts. I'll let the charts do the talking. Again, this is just my financial opinion. Please don't use it as advice. So let's dive in here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. And what I have pulled up is the West Texas oil. We've broken to the upside of it. If I were to throw in the 10-year yield and do a little bit of a correlation here, what you're seeing is the 10-year yield, and it's highly correlated with a lot of this. So here's when the yield falls, oil falls. And when the yield goes up, or I should say when oil goes up, the yield goes up. We had a much stronger yield today. If we were to draw just kind of a line in here, we're about to break yields to the upside with increasing, it's coming right up and ready to break at any point now for yields. So that's what I've got. And looking at oil itself, we've got a good buying pressure today, a little bit of a hammer candlestick pattern. And a lot of the companies look very strong, like they could break at any second to the upside. Natural gas also firming up today, up 2.31%, kind of just chopping sideways here. It also looks okay. I mean, this could be a shoulder, head, shoulder, but I don't want to say anything yet. I want to see what happens. And on the long-term picture, natural gas looks absolutely fantastic to move on up. Looking at XOP, which is an ETF, I think this thing looks uber strong. We've got a nice strong candlestick today with a strong closing. We back out. We've got a support line going across that it's right in, and it's squeezing up into this corner here. Whenever you get these squeezes, and there's your line here. Draw it a little bit better there. There's your line squeezing up into this corner here, and you're going to get a big old break. It's most likely going to break to the upside with rates, with that 10-year yield. And there it is, wanting to go higher. SM Energy and all these companies, they all exhibit the same type of chart patterns. Shoulder, head, shoulder. We've got a move right there. I'm looking at it from a logarithmic perspective. Zoom out, auto, zoom out, auto. So we came in and we're kind of at the beginning of where this breakout would have been in 2018, the beginning of the bull market of commodities, and we'll see where this thing heads. But I am an uber bull on SM Energy, and I think it's looking fantastic here. We've got the big buying pressure, small selling pressure, candlestick days all over here. It looks really good to go higher. You could even throw in like a downtrend line here, and it's breaking to the upside of that little downtrend. It looks really good. Hopefully we can get the momentum going, and this thing breaks these resistance areas and just starts rocketing higher. Looks really good. CDEV, same thing. I drew the line down here, and we're right there trying to break out of it. Close just above it, and if we can get some more momentum, I mean, this thing's going to move. It's probably going to be a big move because we're going from a shoulder, head, shoulder type pattern. There's the inverted head and shoulders pattern that I'm looking at, and we're squeezed up right in the corner here, ready to break to the upside. The projected move is probably $12. It's a 100% move. Would be something on the lines of that. Crew Energy also following suit, looking quite strong. Broken the downtrend. We're coming in this channel. Nice, good buying pressure today. So we've gotten big buying pressure ever since $1.94. It's exhibited good buying pressure. And it looks like the buyers are in control. Hopefully that can maintain. Same with Callon Petroleum. All these companies are looking uber strong. And when rates go up, I think it's just going to be a tailwind for them. Money's going to start rotating over, and energy is the most inflation sensitive. We've got problems in energy, guys. our inventories are incredibly low, and I'll touch on that at the end of this if I can remember. Athabasca Oil, another one that's looking strong. If we zoom in on the right here, we're playing around with this resistance line here. If we can close above it, I think we're going to make a big move. Big buying pressure, small selling pressure, big buying pressure today. It's going to probably continue, it's my guess. Recaf kind of moves on its own. It's an exploration company. It's not as correlated with the others, but this chart looks really good. Downward, right here, it's almost like a V bottom, and it's just holding, like it's ready to move on up. Northern Oil and Gas looks super strong, closed strong, very nice buying pressure, small selling pressure in here. It looks really nice. Declining wedge, everything looks in check. I think it looks absolutely fantastic to blow this thing to the upside. For all these companies, they all look good. Crescent Point Energy, another one that looks good. It's closing up here, very strong. And we're making our way on this inverted head and shoulders, moving on up. We'll probably see $10 pretty quick. That's kind of my guess. GTE is holding on. It looks good. Up 3.14%, and that's where we're at today with that one. Tellurian's looking really strong, 9.4% up day today. This thing is probably going to rip it to the upside. Pedevco, another one that looks incredibly intriguing. We've got this nice big pattern that's coming. It's really low on its support line. And, you know, if we break, I think, if we break like $1.50, we could see a big move. We'll see what happens. Oasis, another one that's looking really good. Nice, good buying pressure, small selling pressure. It's going to move probably higher. Looks strong. Comstock Resources, bullish engulfing, putting in today. It's more of a natural gas company. It looks strong as well. Good volume buying today. Sandridge, another one that I like. Good volume the past couple of days. It's moving on up. Looks quite strong down here. Looks like the buyers are in control. Ring Energy is another one that looks really good. I just kind of drew a line in here as it came down, is testing its support. But this one looks really good to take on, to go on higher. Trillion Energy is one that some people wanted me to look at. Nice, good bullish engulfing yesterday. A little bit higher today. I don't know if I'd be buying it in here. I just don't know. I mean, I don't know enough about the company. It's in this sideways accumulation phase. It's got to break to the upside, or I would buy at the bottom of the channel. Surge Energy, this guy is looking quite good. It's at the bottom of its line down here. We've been surging higher, so to speak, and we'll make our way up, hopefully, to the top end of this pattern, downward pattern here. And then we've got Tamarack Valley Energy, which is coming up on its pattern up here. If I can draw it correctly. Let me grab this guy here. This should be kind of more down like this. And then I could probably, yeah, somewhere around there. Maybe even down a little bit more. You've got another one down here too. So it broke that one. Actually, that's probably the better of the mix there. It broke to the upside, did a retest, and it's ready to go. So Tamarack looks really good to buy in and hold on. That's my opinion. So I'll end it there. I'm also going to do energy service companies. They look really good. I'll do it in a separate clip. I don't want it to get too long going through all this, but oil looks fantastic. Oil and natural gas, they both look very good. I would be holders in both of them. And I'm not trading in and out. I'm just going to hold it and ride this stuff higher. If you guys like this analysis, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.